bag. Nick up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and we got a 1977 Chevrolet Corvette sitting here. Motor came back 3970010, which is a 350. Chrome valve cover, power brakes, power steering. A little bit of an exhaust leak that I'm hearing here, but we point all that stuff out to you. Throughout this test drive, I'll be pointing out any kind of flaws that I see. This one here's got the T-top. It's also got disc brakes. That's all the way around. 4-wheel disc brakes, aftermarket set of wheels on it. Dual exhaust out the back. It's also got a 4-speed transmission. So guys, if you don't mind, be sure to hit subscribe and share this video, because we're going to be picking out the flaws for you. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. So checking out the interior before we leave here. Place those bets. Do you think the horn works? 4-speed transmission, power windows, aftermarket gauges here on the dash. We'll start it up. Gotta push the clutch in. Shake the shifter. Check our tach. Looks like our brake light's on, but everything seems to be good. I was wondering if it was this not engaging. I don't know. The fluid's full and everything seems to be all right. Showing the mileage, 78,000 is what it's showing. It's hard to stay behind that in a 77 model, but it very well could be. Could be 178 too. Looking up here, engine temperature is coming up. Oil pressure is working. We're charging, and we've got gas today, so we don't have to stop. Blower motor is cutting on. Blower motor's working. Power windows seem to be pretty quick on both sides. Whoa. Interior, it looks decent. It's got its flaws though, and I'm going to be going over that in detail here towards the end of the video. Left turn signal. Okay, so our turn signal lever is missing here. That's not going to do anything. That's for cruise. Let's see. Missing, it's broke off. That's gonna have to be fixed. Got telescoping, and of course, what about the horn? Did you place your bets? This one's not hooked up. There's nothing I can do to make that one honk. All right guys, let's hit the road and see what else we can find about this vehicle. Okay, we're getting ready to take off here. Of course, anything I see about this ride, you'll know about it. Let's go. Get my seat belt on. All right. It's time to roll here. It's the first time I've driven this one. Oh, yeah.
I love the one.
All right, appreciate it. Those pops there. We are a family business here. We've been here over 40 years. I was the youngest generation that came in, and now I got my little sister. She is coming in, so clutch feels pretty good. It's letting off quarter way off the floor. Starts pulling there at least. We'll let these last two cars come by. Here we go. This is the first time I've driven this, so let's see if I get used to the clutch. Okay, it already feels pretty good. Speedometer is coming up on the dash. It seems to be pretty straight going down the road there. Let's hit the brakes. Brakes are not bad. I was told it did have a valve cover leak, and we fixed the leak. So, of course, it's gonna burn off a little bit, just sitting on top of the exhaust there. stop and get gas. Luckily, there's nobody close behind me now because the turn signal switch is messed up. We'll go ahead and get off the road, get on some back roads over here. Definitely seems to be driving nice and smooth. Yeah, a little bit of smoke coming in from the exhaust, burning off the leftover oil on the valve cover that we replaced the seal on. We haven't been driving it too much. Yeah, it definitely had a lot on there. And they warned me about it when I took off. They said, yeah, it's definitely going to smoke a little bit for a second. It's like, well, I'll just drive it, let it burn itself off, and let them know in the video that's what that's coming from. Engine temperature is on the low side, which is good. Got good oil pressure on this one. And man, it's shifting good. Suspension doesn't feel too bad on this one either. Our speedo seems correct. What we're going to do after this is get some outside shots, some undercarriage shots, and see if we can have a little bit of fun with this ride. And at the end, picking out the flaws is where I go over the body and interior, looking for more flaws. I'll be right back. Stick around, guys. Appreciate it. It's a 77. 77? Oh, I almost thought that's what the name is. Oh, nice. Okay, so yeah, this test drive has been going pretty well. I've been putting some miles on the car, trying to clear it out where the valve cover was leaking oil. But this one still does smoke, and it's coming from the exhaust out the back, obviously. I put it in the video where it was smoking, and that just needs to be known. That's for sure, because it hasn't stopped. And I've probably put, I'd say probably at least 10 miles on this car throughout this test drive video. As you've seen, I couldn't get my undercarriage shots very well. They literally filled all the potholes. That never happens. I was like, you filled them all up. I couldn't find one, and usually with a car like a Corvette or something like this, I'll find a pothole and set the camera down in it, and it won't get affected, but it definitely got affected that time. I'm gonna go ahead and put a few more miles on it and head on down to meet up with some people for lunch. And like driving around town normally, it's not really smoking or anything like that. It's usually when I get down into it, I notice something pouring out the back. Tell you what. But engine temperature has been staying cool the whole time. Oil pressure's been good. Everything seems to be pretty smooth here. Well, who's up next? Let's go, light. Maybe that's what they're working on over there. This light kind of sucks. Ain't nobody moving. There it goes. At least it feels wonderful outside. Can't ask for a better temperature today. Squeaky clutch pedal there. Well, they need to fix this light. That was a little bit ridiculous. Be shifting out just perfect. Again, I'm still getting a little bit of oil smoke. Nice and straight. And I guess since we don't have a turn signal lever, I'm gonna go ahead and get her back in the lot and probably take my car out to meet everybody for lunch. I do appreciate y'all watching. If you haven't already, be sure to hit subscribe and share this video. Thanks again, guys. Go ahead and walk this ride. Anything I find, you'll know about it. Coming up on the front bumper here. It's got some touch-up marks, some cracks, chips. Some stuff around the front here. Crack there. mark here. Chip there. Little chips at the bottom here. In the back too. Like crack in the paint. Chip here, crack up top. Chips on the edge of the door there. Chip there. Touch up mark. This windshield looks pretty good. Chips on the edge. I had to stop, or I'd have got some monetization stuff going on here from the music in the background. That's the only reason I stopped. A little chip there. Chips here. Mark corner, crack up top. Chips in the corner. In the back there. And down this side. Little chips. Spot there. On the edge there. Chip here. Down here in the lower portion. Been touched up. Up here in the front. Little scuff. Touch up mark. It's pretty good through the middle. Little chip here. Top of the fender, a little dirt picked up there. Front windshield does not look bad. A little scuff here on top, chips in the middle, stain in the paint. A little scuff there. Chip back here. Alright, made it around the outside. Let's go ahead and open her up, check out the interior, listen to the motor, and conclude the video. Door opens good. Door panel, it's got cracks in it. A little bit of silicone down there in the corner. I'm gonna try to patch some stuff up. This door panel has got some issues. Jams, scratches, seat on this one looks good. Carpet, not bad. Let's look behind the seat. Missing the trim piece that goes on the back. Missing the lock back here. Passenger seat looks good. Door panel, little cracks and stuff on this side too. Bunch of receipts there. It's good to leave with the car. The trim piece is kind of hanging. Got to push the clutch in. She's cold right now. The brake light is lighting up on this. All sleek up here. Here, coming from this side. Insulation up under the hood looks pretty good. Older, but it's still intact. I'm gonna come on down with this hood here. Chip there. Looks like a little chip here. Guys, if you don't mind, hit subscribe, share this video. Detailed pictures at maplemotors.com. Financing and shipping is available on all of our cars, and I do this every single day. So if you want to see new inventory, follow us every Monday at maplemotors.com. You see all the new rides come through. All right, guys. See you later.